And we are live for 3 seconds now.
That's all right. I'm trying. It's like, hey, trying to say like what's up to everybody, but I'm still like laughing from what happened right before we got on here. But what's up, everybody? Thanks for coming out. I'm Kyle. This is Ken, and I'm excited to have two of my favorite people in this world around here. We got Stroke Aaron, and we got Al Stroke.
What's up, everybody?
And
Where'd he go?
Hello to Ellie,
Dude,
Nick H, and the Kentucky Bears.
I can't hear.
You can't hear nothing now?
Can't hear?
I still can't hear. Yeah, I still can't hear.
Did you touch your mic? Maybe the little mic emblem. Is it? He can't hear us, but we can hear that cat loud as clear.
Yeah.
You can hear my cat, yeah, for sure.
So he heard me say that I can't hear you, but he just answered my question.
So,
oh boy, I honestly don't know what to say, guys. I can't hear nothing right now.
Well, we can.
Well, it's just like really low. Sorry.
Listen hard.
Listen. Well, find some headphones. You couldn't find headphones anywhere?
Couldn't find some, dude. I'm living in the Stone Age over here.
Hey, mine is still wired. So I'm
just like throw them through the screen.
Good evening, Rux. So
I say sit there and look pretty, but you're not really that pretty. Aaron's got the looks of the couple.
Chad is saying to connect to a Bluetooth speaker.
Okay, hold up. I can do that. Hold up.
Here we go.
We might as well get rolling. Today we've got Aaron and Alex from Stroke Beard Company. And now you guys have known Kyle for quite a long time now, right?
Kyle has pestered us for probably going on close to a year. So
now I was wondering, I looked on your website, but I can't tell how long you've been in business. When did you guys start up?
We launched April 1st. So we're coming up on our anniversary. So
April of 21.
April 21, yep. Just under a year.
Now, what made you guys decide to do this? Start up Stroke Beard Company.
Can Al hear us yet?
Yeah, I can hear. Yeah.
Well,
you got an echo, but that sounds all right.
Nah, it sounded good though. You're fine. At least you can hear us better.
We kind of started up just because of an obsession of my own getting into buying beard products, and then Alex hopping on board with me, and he can probably elaborate a little bit more on that. But we had been wanting to start a company of our own. We didn't know what we wanted to do, what kind of company we wanted to run and do, but it just seemed like a perfect fit. One day he kind of pitched the idea to me, and we've been running with it ever since. So
hold on. Baby Rudy, you got that wrong. I do not like Stroke. I fucking love Stroke. I'm like, seriously, like I know we've become friends over time. Like I started by buying your stuff, and then we became really good friends. But this is by far the best butter out there, and I don't care what anybody says. I'll argue it till I'm blue in the face. Like this Great Plains butter. I literally use it every single night, and it's the only one. Especially when my
like 5 jars.
5 jars in 5 months. Like literally, and when my beard was longer, my beard was longer, I was going through almost one every month and a half. Now it's shorter. I use a lot less, so it's going to last me a little longer. But like when my beard was longer, using this stuff every night was the only stuff that I could use. And the next morning, put a brush through my beard. I mean, not a brush, a comb. If I used any other stuff, it was like I had to kind of play around with it for it to get a brush through it. But not with Stroke's Great Plains.
I don't know what the biggest jar that we can get is, but I think Alex just needs to make a batch, just a normal sized batch. And
dude, just send me the whole batch. Just send me a tub.
The whole bowl.
In fact, I was just looking at the ingredients: mango butter, babassu oil, emu oil, clear jojoba, hemp seed, argan, sweet almond, vitamin E, and a little bit of beeswax.
Very little beeswax, obviously, right? You
I
said?
like beeswax.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
And
It's mainly to help with shipping.
The clear jojoba has been substituted for golden jojoba as well on that. Was that a label or was that on the website?
Oh, well, I was
need to
just,
change that.
it says clear jojoba on the website.
Okay, on the website. Yeah,
Yep,
I was about to say
yep.
we might need to change that. Yeah, I didn't recognize that that was still like that.
What's the
Yeah.
difference between
It's a
clear
really
and
good
golden?
blend. I mean,
One's clear.
Well, I
Yeah,
didn't know if it was.
Russ likes that War Eagle.
Yep. War Eagle.
nice.
Oil and butter is fire.
That one's Alex's baby there. Mayonnaise
Man.
jar.
Today.
Yeah.
Dude.
Good idea.
But the only thing, the mayonnaise jar is too small. Like, I need something to get this big fucking par in. You know what I mean? And so it's like, I think like I almost need. Remember the old Country Whip butter things there, the butter tubs.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, just send me one of those.
Chad wants to know where the company is located.
That wouldn't make it through the postal service's doors, though. It would be a nightmare. That country crock.
Country crock.
Hey, we should make a butter label though that looks like shockingly similar to country crock, like that. Are you talking about like that old brown tub? You know what I mean?
The old brown tub with like it was like a light brown tub and like the dark brown was the picture and stuff.
Yeah,
That's like old.
we should do a one-off little batch of some country crock.
Chad Powell asked where your company's located.
We're in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
We're
Yep.
Yeah, in and around Tulsa, Oklahoma, basically.
Yeah. And Aaron was saying that the whole city got shut down over a dusting of snow.
Well,
whole
Aaron
state.
had the whole state.
state.
Aaron had a
Yeah.
dusting, but Al had quite a bit. He had about 6 inches.
I'm not going to complain. I didn't have to go to work today, and I'm probably going to get off tomorrow too. So,
Dude, that is hilarious. Like that up here. If we called our boss and said, "Hey, it's snow, we can't come in," he'd fucking laugh at us and then fire us.
oh,
So
that's how the state is, though. I mean, they call school off like before it even snows, and sometimes it never ends up snowing, and kids get a day off. So that's all right, though. Let them have a day off.
The bearded Rudy just mentioned that Kyle pointed in Stroke's direction. Pointed me there too. I've got 10 killer right here.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I gotta get you some of the butter to try too, because the butter is amazing.
Thanks, Rudy.
And Chad says he's in Dallas.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
Everything's bigger in Texas down there, though.
That's what they say.
Hey, Steven.
What do you think of the 10 killer, Ken?
I like it. To me, it reminded me of like a citrus cologne, but redwood instead of citrus.
Yeah.
Very bright, very fresh. I love the
It's like
feel and beard.
Cologne. Yeah.
In fact, I had been checking out your site looking for some scents that might be up my alley, and I think what I
for the next one,
yeah, and I was thinking about the scissor tail.
That's a nice.
Nice.
Actually, yeah, I got a scissor tail.
But I wonder the
It's-
florals I'm shaky with, so I don't know. I've got to really take a look. And
I'm telling you, it's like I don't like rose scents, like the scent, that rose scent smell. But when I put that in, it's like I said, it was a little strong at first, but once it calms down, it is a really I really like the scent, and I was actually shocked how much I liked it. And talking about 10 killer, dude, I don't know if you have any more of the Christmas on 10 killer. This right here is like what I don't really like 10 killer too much. It's because I don't like cologne scents, but this when he just added the redwood, patchouli, saffron, spearmint, and fir, dude, this is nice. This is like it's especially in the wintertime. It has a nice, clean, refreshing scent. That spearmint really comes forward, and I'm loving it. If you love a spearmint scent, this is definitely something you should try.
And Bearded Rudy is wondering how close you guys are to, I don't even know how to say this. Pahuska.
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 the Drummond Ranch. We are. I don't know. What do you think, Alex? Alex is a lot closer than I am. Alex is probably 30 minutes, 45 minutes from him. I'm probably an hour and a half.
Is that some sort of local destination or?
The Pioneer Woman she's on Food Network. She's got a Food Network show.
Okay.
And her family, the Drummond family, has got they own like half the state. I mean, it's just miles and miles and miles of land. I don't know if they're even still on the website because Alex has been messing with our website a little bit lately. And we used to have some photos of the Tallgrass Prairie, which is, part of, their, where they're at in Pahuska. And there's buffalo everywhere. We had a bunch of, pictures and videos of us going through there with the buffaloes. But everybody goes to Pahuska to go to there's a place called the Mercantile. They own like a pizza place and a few restaurants. It's kind of a big deal around here. Everybody likes it. So I've been up there a couple times.
Yeah. And Russ wanted to know what the scent profile on 10 Killer was. And Russ, it's fresh redwood cologne.
My son loves the scent. My son really loves the scent. It's one of his favorite ones, and because he likes cologne scent. So if I get one that's a cologne scent, or if I win like a cologne scent, I give it to him. But the 10 Killer is one of his favorite.
It's real nice. I wear a lot of other people's stuff, but as far as what I reach for from our lineup, 10 Killer is the one that I go back to over and over and over again. It used to be No Man's Land, and I still love No Man's Land, but 10 Killer, it's just kind of can wear it in any occasion. So Very nice.
And by the way, Aaron, you don't mind that I kicked out Alex, do you?
Oh,
it was just getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
Well, what you tell me earlier? You just here to take care of him. Your family told you to take care of him, so you guys opened up the company together. That's the real story. So you can watch out for him.
Maybe something like that.
And
since he's not on here to defend himself,
Russ asked if I liked smoke, and if I do, that I've got to get War Eagle. What kind of smoke is that?
It's a camp smoke. It's got like frankincense and I've got it right here.
So it's a spice smoke.
It's not, to me. It's not super smoky. Like I'm not, smoke is not my thing. It's Palo Santo, frankincense, camp smoke, and sage. It took me a while to warm up to it. It's Alex's favorite scent in our lineup. And I actually was turned on to mixing War Eagle and 10 Killer. It was one that Mick came up with, Socially Bearded. And so I usually wear my War Eagle with 10 Killer.
Yeah. Before he disappeared. Actually, I like taking War Eagle and adding a little, I'll find something sweet to add to it, is what I like to do.
In fact, has anyone seen Mick around? I know he had talked about starting up some sort of channel that had to do with his new job and, traveling around and taping while he was driving, but I haven't seen anything.
No, he hasn't posted anything like that. Actually, he just put a post the other day on Instagram, which was kind of out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
And then we shot a couple of texts back and forth, but it wasn't too much. But I think from what I heard, he's just busy. He's like driving all over the place.
Yep. So how's the experience been starting up a beard product company? You're going on what, like 7-8 months that you've been doing it?
I think running any business is challenging, but it adds to the challenge whenever you run it with a sibling. And the two of us can't be any more different.
Really?
His ideas and my ideas are totally different, and I think that we balance each other out really well. See if he comes in here, he's going to defend himself now that I'm talking about him. But it's been a lot of fun, and I think both of us have grown a lot just as people. But we have to, just like a marriage almost, you have to compromise on different things. And there's a lot of compromises that both of us, I think, have made recently that we didn't want to give up, and some direction that we're going in the future as well. But all very exciting, and we're a good complement to each other for sure.
Well, and it's got to be pretty cool doing a company that's as fun as a beard product company, or at least fun for guys like us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a brother that I kind of, maybe a year and a half ago, kind of tossed the idea out to him, and he just, yeah, sure, it would have been it wouldn't have been a good match.
Al, how many things did we discuss before landing on this?
Well, if you count all the things that I just kind of talked at you, I don't know, 100. I mean, I'm definitely a have to find out for myself type of person. So like I always have these ideas, but I also didn't have like just enough initiative to like start something up completely. More or less like drinking beers with friends and tossing our ideas around and doing this or that. But then whenever I mentioned it, it was like a light bulb moment. I was like, Aaron, at one point we were thinking about basically making some sort of service that beer companies can utilize and try to market towards, them with whatever talents we come up with. And that was we ended up thinking that was a pretty terrible idea, just because
hold on.
production.
So hold on. So you just said that you guys were thinking about doing a company where you guys were gonna try to sell their products with some kind of talent you have, correct?
No, not sell their products. Sell them some sort of service that would benefit their business.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure because I keep telling you, how many times do I tell you you should start going live, playing your guitar, and kind of just throwing your guys' name out there more than what you guys do now. I tell you that all the time.
Well,
that's a great talent you have.
Yeah, absolutely.
And dude, I'm telling you, you play a good guitar because I watched some of the live when you were live. You sing really well. I think you should do it more often to kind of let people get to know you a little bit more. Get to know Al. Get to know. Actually, I was talking to Aaron today too. You were labeling stuff on your stickers on your thing. I'm like, dude, you should be going live right now and just bullshitting with people. I think you guys really need to start doing that more because you guys are cool dudes, and if people got to know you, they would. I guarantee you, they'd buy a lot more from you than what they do now. And what's even great about it too, I don't mean to cut you off, but it's a great product. It's a great product. So if you guys just get it into people's hands, I think you guys are going to take off from there.
And I think it's a great idea as long as it's not Thursdays at 8. Excellent. And Russ here asked if one of you were already making your own oil prior to coming up with the idea to start a company.
To be honest, Russ, like, no. What happened is Aaron started buying into companies that we all know and love, and I started basically just kind of throwing around the idea that we should start basically creating products, and we just kind of burned a lot of cash in the beginning. So instead of like just starting or whatever, we just kind of took our time. I think it was about 6 months of just kind of messing with different carrier blends, seeing what did what, and like which ones we liked, certain properties. But the short answer is no, we weren't making it before we decided. We decided, and then we started creating products. And then we just started handing them out to friends and people locally here that kind of give us an opinion on scent or what it made their beard feel like, that kind of stuff. And we just took a long time on that.
I would have to imagine one of the hardest things is figuring out where you're going to get your carriers, where you're going to source them. I mean, I've looked trying to, figure out if I were to do something like that, which I never will, where would I buy the stuff, and how do you know what's good and what's not? And,
I would think that was another inexperienced business person move that we made. It was just we bought a ton and we tried several things and eliminated, and There was a lot of waste that we have that I'm still paying for. But yeah.
Am I back? Can you
Yeah,
see
you're
me now?
Yep, you're
Okay.
back.
Dude,
I
everything
should
just
have
started.
told you no.
Everything just started spinning. I was like, "Yo, what the hell's going on?"
Hey, so you did trial and error.
Yes.
You bought a
Yeah,
bunch
we
of
did-
stuff and
we
then
did
found the good stuff.
For the spirit of transparency and honesty, yeah. I mean, I'm not a scientist. Aaron's not a scientist. This really came down to like just a will to buy the products and mix them and blend them in like hundreds of different ways. And it even got to like a really obsessive point where I was buying these carrier oils and not blending it with anything and just like seeing what these individual oils did and felt like and how they held in the hand and like what like properties they have. It was very much like a Stone Age version of like just like what
I had
works, what
actually
doesn't.
I had actually thought about doing that myself. And I'm wondering if did you feel like you got anywhere putting just plain meadow foam in your beard or just plain hemp or just plain whatever?
Certain oils for sure. Like there was one, hemp seed definitely works well in beard alone. Jojoba works well in beard alone. We were practicing or blending with broccoli seed a lot at the beginning. And it's a really interesting oil. It has a lot of different, it has a very different weight to it, like individually than a lot of oils. And the feel and beard and like how like it's kind of greasy, but it feels really nice and lush. Anyways, we didn't get around to using it just because it didn't make the cut. And but yeah, there's definitely a handful of oils that will work well by themselves. Emu, it was not one of them. I would say I don't like just pouring a bunch of emu oil in my hand and
Well,
rubbing it in my beard.
and that kind of surprises me. If for someone like there's someone out there that I think does 75%, which is pretty close to 100%. I would have thought of those oils, emu would have been one of the ones you could go just emu, but didn't work out
Well,
so good.
don't get me wrong. It works. It softens your beard like crazy. It's just like I don't know. I just didn't prefer. I like a little bit thinner of an oil, and ours comes pretty thick. So
Yeah.
it's just it breaks down really fast and it absorbs really fast, regardless of how thick it is going in. But I just
Yeah.
I don't know. I prefer some others.
Yeah. I guess I was wondering if that process of using things 100% was like a great learning tool.
Yeah, I think so. Definitely.
Yeah.
I did the same thing actually when it came to like actually nailing our scents down as well, where I started just testing bottles without it blended and basically to see like how I can optimize like what scents work best in what carriers. For instance, like if I were to mix up one of our 10 killers in 100% castor oil and mix it up in 100% hemp seed oil, or it would have a completely different aroma to it. And actually, I don't know if it was just me being crazy or what, but I found that actually certain scents lasted longer or lasted less time, depending on which oil I was using. And then definitely they came through brighter and at times with different oils too. So I use the same method for feel and beard as I did for scent as well.
Yeah. I would think it's not crazy at all. That how else are you going to get there besides,
That's the thing. You just
trying
gotta
it?
bang your head to the wall. I mean, and just try it.
Yeah, it's something I've mentioned before. I've always wanted to get some sort of sample pack of essential oils. And, because some of the blends out there, I mean, there can be 11 different scents in there. And, get some idea of what in the world, what does this really, there's some crazy ones out there that, I can't pick them out. I don't even know what they're supposed to smell like.
Yeah, definitely.
I keep thinking about grabbing some of the fragrances and kind of playing
That's
around
what I
with
mean.
this. Yeah, just to kind of see how things work together with what. Because it's easy just to sit here and say, "Hey, do this, this, and this, and let's see what that does." You know what I mean? But to actually do it and actually smell it for yourself, I think would be a lot more fun, a lot more beneficial, because then you're understanding what goes into it.
It took me exactly one night of playing around with fragrances to realize that it wasn't for me, and that I'm glad Alex is the one doing it.
Now, Aaron and Alex, for both of you, do you guys have a favorite scent from your lineup?
Yeah, for sure. I would say my favorite was War Eagle, but now it is definitely Midnight Rodeo. So I burned through the bottle. I was taking a picture of it today for Instagram. I was like, I realized I have literally none left. I need to get some out of Aaron's out of the stock. So yeah.
And I'm trying to bring up.
I think my
Rodeo.
favorite one right now is probably the Christmas blend.
Oh, that's not surprising, actually.
Dude, I fucking love this scent.
I was wearing that one a lot when we dropped it. Yeah.
This one and the Christmas on 10 Killer. Like these. Here we go. My top 3 are the last 3 that you guys made.
Wow.
No kidding.
And
These are my favorite scent. But you know what it is, though? They have sweetness to them. Even though I love tall grass. Tall grass is. See, I forgot about tall grass. Tall grass I really love too. But you guys took tall grass off because you guys said it wasn't selling well. The artwork on this too is really cool. Do you guys have any of these?
Yeah.
Do you guys have any of these left?
That one is sold out completely. We do have a limited amount. We've got, I think, 4 or 5 Christmas blends and probably a dozen of the Christmas on 10 Killers.
Man, if you guys don't have these,
The answer.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Russ asked, do you have a preference working with essential oils or fragrance?
Okay. You already know the answer.
Our answers are different.
Our answers are different between the two of us. I work with them mostly. I prefer to use essential oils because, to me, the scents are just so much more easily controllable. You get a lot of scents from fragrance oils that are blended already, and I love the smell of them. And they are fun to work with because you get scents that you can't really achieve with essential oils. But I personally prefer to use essential oils and have been working with them a lot
Hey,
the
Aaron.
last 6 months.
We've got another Aaron in here.
There's room for 2.
Yeah.
Aaron's a popular.
The essentials are, I mean, it's definitely a crisper, cleaner scent. I like the fragrance blends just because there's more that you can get out of them. More.
Yeah, and this goes back to your thing about like being brothers, having different philosophies and ideas like any brothers or set of brothers would have. And we're going to try to use that like disadvantage to our advantage here in the future, and maybe try to work with both lines, both products, and a little bit more, and kind of be able to have more to offer because we both have preferences. And I don't dislike using fragrance oils either. It's like I said, it is more fun in the sense that you can get like some crazy bonbons and leather and campfire scent or something or whatever, and you would never be able to make that with essential oils, or you could, but it would be in a very, very precise and
Aldemir.
What's up, Aldemir?
Now look at this beard.
That's a pretty cool beard, man. I tell you.
Aldemir's where I want to be right now.
What's that,
dude? But see, you cut yours off on your own will. I still don't know what you were thinking. Hey, all of a sudden he hits me up one day, and I go look, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what'd you do? He's like, I just shaved it.
I was talking about his location.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about shaving your beard off.
So, Aaron, you had a
thought
big
you
old
were talking
beard
about
up
his
until
beard.
recently?
I cut mine about a week before Christmas, just trimming it and not doing it very well. I'll blame Alex because he used my Brio, and actually his turned out good using it, and I tried the same thing, and I hated it, and so I was like, I'm just going to start over. So
You
Dude,
guys
he-
with the
yeah.
starting
whenever he
over.
called me and I answered the phone, my chin hit the floor.
I've got to say, I've heard a lot about your company. You know, you must be getting the word out because, you know, you've only been out there for 8 months, and I've heard about your company a number of times. But I've got to say, Kyle,
But
you
yet,
did,
but yet you still haven't bought anything from him.
well, I mean, there are a million companies I haven't.
But how many companies do you hear such great things about? I don't know.
Not many. I've got to say, Kyle, you kind of did the same thing Aaron did,
What's
except
that?
you cut yours off out of anger.
Well, because it burnt it, and then it was out of like I could have saved a tiny bit of it, but like it was like you couldn't see underneath the neck. It was
Hey,
pretty
Donald.
far up on the underneath. So it is what it is. I know Aldemir keeps saying he wants to live up here.
You know what? I'll trade.
I don't know if I like honestly. I don't know if I would ever want to live anywhere else but Massachusetts or maybe Vermont and New Hampshire. Just getting the different seasons, it's just beautiful. I love it.
I don't know. Hawaii doesn't kind of.
No, I don't want to be fucking hot every day. I'm sweating just now, just thinking about being
It's
under the
not
sun.
hot.
It's like burning hot every day, and you have the ocean like right there.
What's that? I'm sorry.
I said I don't think it's like scorching hot in Hawaii necessarily, and you have the ocean to jump in. So
Yeah.
Every
Yeah,
time I meet someone new and I am introduced, I get the AA Ron. I like it though. It doesn't bother me.
Ron.
Hey, Ron.
definitely AA Ron.
McMahon is a huge fan. Is he saying socially bearded?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I ended up. Now that's how I ended up finding out about their product. Man, did you guys come out with
Hey,
it?
Dad,
Like,
Ron.
he helped you guys get started out in the
Aaron.
on Instagram and stuff like that, right? Get you guys' name out there a little bit. He's the one that kind of helped you guys out at the beginning.
He
Yeah.
yeah. He found out that we were, close by to where he lives, and so we started up a relationship with him, and he kind of gave us some advice. And whenever we were first coming up with our blends, he gave us a little constructive feedback.
Sorry, can you guys hear me now?
Good. So yeah, I can hear you.
Dad, Ron says 3 Aarons
Can you
in
hear
one
me?
room. Who's Aaron number 3?
Dad Ron.
Hey Ron, he is. Yeah.
Dad Ron, Aaron Rodgers, and me. We need
Oh,
another
okay.
one. Let's
No,
get
you
some
guys
more in
can't
here.
hear me, can you?
Yeah,
No,
we
I
can
can.
hear you, Kyle.
Oop.
Uh-oh.
Yep, I got rid of him.
No seasons. Yeah.
I was sick of it. I've got to say, I guess I see what Aldemir is saying here, that it's the same all year round, kind of boring. And I enjoy the winter. I mean, they talk about us getting 2 feet, and I'm like, bring it on, you know. But then again, I work from home, so my commute doesn't get messed with.
Yeah. That's nice for sure. I am would love to be in that position. Let's put it that way.
Well, you're partway there with the company, right? I would imagine.
Shit, yeah. I mean, we get to work at home, yeah, but it's like outside of the other full-time jobs,
Got it.
That's
Aaron's-
the problem. The other jobs, we've been MIA for the last few months. Just our other jobs have been a little bit more demanding than we'd like them to. So
Got it.
we got to get back out there.
And Aaron says he loves tobacco scents, and he heard that Stroke has good ones, and that's what I've heard too. The smoke scents would be War Eagle, right?
Yep.
I'm pretty fond of smoke scents too, and I also try to make them in a way that people that are completely against them will still like the scent. That was the goal anyway. But yeah, so we had a tobacco scent, tall grass. I don't believe we're out of stock. We'll probably bring it back around next fall,
Well,
but
yeah.
it's out right now. It will probably be replaced by a tobacco scent coming up in the near future. And then smoke. I mean, we honestly have smoke in War Eagle and There's a little bit in No Man's Land. It's pretty undetectable though. And then there was some in Salt Flat as well, which has recently, I think we just ran out, but we were planning on not making it again, but I think we'll make another batch of it.
Yeah, I was just looking at No Man's Land. Bourbon on ice with orange, cherry, a patch of tobacco, and campfire.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, that was my favorite from the original 5 that we started with, and I've still worn it like pretty religiously throughout. But that was since then edged by War Eagle, and then now Midnight Rodeo is my jam.
And do you guys do seasonal scents, or is that something that you do, or?
We came out with Halloween scent, and we came out with 2 Christmas scents. But going forward, yeah, I think that's something, instead of doing like, a monthly, a different scent every month or anything like that, I think it'll be more of a seasonal type of a thing. So
I'll tell you personally, when a company does monthly scents, I get kind of worn out trying to keep up. It's a little too much, I think. And
Yeah,
Dad Ron says, "Oh, sorry, go ahead." Alan, Aaron and Al are excellent dudes, and I love every scent I've tried of theirs. Only one I'm missing is original Tin Killer, but I do have Christmas Sun Tin Killer. Yeah, Kyle has been ranting and raving about the Christmas Tin Killer.
Yeah.
And Mick hates smoke scents. I'm kind of torn with smoke scents. I think I like fragrant smokes, not so much spice smokes, if that makes any sense.
No, I get that. Yeah, there's definitely a handful of different types and smells of it. Like I said, I feel like I would say that War Eagle probably has the most smoke present, but really all of them are more or less used as a spice to like just change the scent a little bit. It's not really meant to dominate the scent.
Hey, there we go.
I'm sorry, Kyle. I didn't notice that you were back.
Oh, I was back for like 5 minutes. I've been over
sorry.
here. Like, no, that's all right. My son called, and I was like, dude, I have to answer that because he drove a little distance away for the first time, and I'm kind of nervous. So he called him like, oh shit, I hope everything's all right.
How old and driving?
Was he okay?
No, everything was fine. He's 17. He just turned 17 like 2 days ago. No, not 2 days. A few days ago, but he just, you know what I mean? He's just starting to drive. He's only had his license for like 4 months, and it's still kind of nerve-wracking. It's funny. Everybody's like, it's like, what stage is the easiest stage to father a kid? And I'm telling you, they're all fucking hard just for their own different reasons. But when they get to like teenage years, it's scarier in different ways. Just like, because they're starting to go out and do their own thing. Like now he's driving everywhere, and it's like, so first it was like driving locally. I'm like, oh, all right. But then you get all right. Then you start getting used to it, and then now he's starting to travel a little further, and it's like, dude. And one of his friends just recently flipped his fucking car over like 10 times, ripped the roof off his car and everything. I guess when he was taking an off ramp, one of his tires fell off and the car flipped around. And so it's like shit like that. When I hear shit like that, now it's in my head, and I'm like, I got this thing where I kind of track him. I can watch him driving around and stuff like that. I know icy roads is crazy up here.
Now in Massachusetts, what's the law as far as when the kid is 17? Only one other kid in the car, not after dark, any of that?
No, well, the way it goes is the first 6 months of having your license, you can only drive with siblings in the car. So you can't have friends or anything like that. The first 6 months, you're considered a junior operator. And then after the 6 months, then it's free game.
We got Crafty cooking. I've never seen Crafty.
Oh yeah,
dude,
that's our guy right there.
Well, you know what it is. There's no Crafty seasoning out there. That's why you don't know about Crafty. If there was a Crafty seasoning out there, everybody would know about Crafty. Actually, you know what, Ken? He's going to be one we're going to have to book on the show, and he can talk to us about Crafty seasoning.
Yeah.
Oh,
that sounds like a plan, right?
He's got a channel with videos on cooking.
Nope.
No.
He makes some TikToks. He has. I don't know. He throws some cooking stuff up there sometimes, but he's
He's definitely whipping it up all the time. That's
Dude, all the time. And sometimes I'll be hitting him back up. I'm like, yo, man, why are you gonna be doing this to me? It looks so good.
And something I like to mention every stream.
But I meant to tell you too. He's Aaron's neighbor.
Oh, okay. It's something I like to mention. When you come in, if to leave a comment, you've got to be subscribed.
There is a crafty seasoning. Sorry, I mean to interrupt you.
The only reason I do that is because the only way to keep the spam bots out is to enable that. So it's not an attempt to force subscribers, though I do appreciate them. I just always feel the need to say that.
So only his neighbor gets the crafty seasoning.
Now, does Crafty Cooking make the crafty seasoning?
Nah, he's been talking about putting it together, and I'm trying to kick him in his ass a little bit. I've been doing it for a while.
You're good at that.
We need more time in the day.
I've got a local guy to me. He used to. I used to see him doing karaoke all the time. He was the guy that ran the karaoke, and he's got a YouTube channel that's really kind of blown up. He's got these little shorts, and he makes his own dry rubs. And he makes
nice.
these. I wish I could remember his name. It is
Rick James, bitch. Enjoy yourself. Like, I don't know why so many years later that shit is still funny to me.
What's that?
I'm Rick James, bitch.
Dave Chappelle.
Enjoy yourself. Dave Chappelle. What was it called? Like the life and true stories of Charlie Murphy or something like that. Charlie Murphy.
Oh, the guy I was talking about with his own dry rubs, Gary the barbecue chef. One big word.
That's a dry rub. And we got a wet rub over here with stroke.
other than beard YouTubers, that's my other barbecue YouTubers what I follow.
Aaron, how'd you keep a straight face, dude?
What?
Hey,
never mind.
Justin, I hear you about Good Mod, but I've had a number of other YouTubers tell me that the way to keep them from even getting there in the first place, a mod can mop them up as they come in, but the only way to keep them out is require them to subscribe.
Oh, one thing I did want to bring up too is I noticed you guys just posted something recently where prices have changed.
Prices have changed.
Yes.
What were the prices and what are they now?
The prices were at $18.99 on oils and butters, and we just dropped it to $14.99 on oils and $16.99 on butters, minus a few like kind of closeout deals. And we did make the Great Plains a little bit less as well, which is the unscented, which I believe is $12.99 for an oil and $14.99 for a butter. That's $25 for that combo, right?
Dude,
and
if you don't have Great Plains, man, I'm telling you, your beard's missing out.
And I forgot to say hello to Joshua Ricks. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Ricks.
So is there a reason why you guys are dropping your prices right now, or is it what was the reason behind that?
We are just kind of wanting to make an adjustment towards a price point that we want to be at. We have product remaining that needs to be sold, and we're planning some new things in the future that we won't go too far into detail about, but basically that's the price point that we want to be at and that we've projected for the new products coming out. So we're just trying to get everybody used to it, ready for that kind of price point.
And Donald Long just asked if you're going to be changing the labels to different colors, like Scissor Tail and Midnight Rodeo.
The labels will definitely see a change, yeah.
So you guys are going to we're not going to be using this too much longer, like this one?
Maybe like an iteration of that. It's not certain yet on that. I love that look. And
Can I give you my honest opinion? Can I give you my honest opinion?
What's your honest opinion, Kyle?
if you get rid of this, you're fucking crazy. This is such a beautiful, clean looking fucking, like, if this is on a shelf, this is gonna stick out. This retro look, it's clean, dude. I'm telling you, I love it. I personally, I love this, man. This is like say for instance, like your newer ones here, like that's nice. But if I got this on a shelf and I got this on a shelf, I'm grabbing this right here. Dude, who's got the old school answer machine?
I do.
Oh, dude, I haven't heard one of those in years.
Kyle, it's gonna look closer to the one you like. It may look slightly different, but it's gonna be pretty true to form.
I think that something that I've come to find out that I love making beard products, but I also like design and these labels and like logos and stuff like that has also become quite the hobby of mine. So we may change the look of it, but with that being said, it will still maintain a classic, like vintage look to it. Like it's not going to go to like some sort of graphic, style or
I think a lot of companies struggle with have a look, whether it's a retro look, and little by little they go to the flashing labels because they must sell better. It's.
I'll tell you what though.
Yeah.
Like this artwork that you had done by Oz for the Halloween set is really
Gary
nice.
Lewis is stopping in. Hey, Gary.
Hey, Gary.
Like when you guys do special runs like this and you guys do stuff like this, I think that's now that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? Because it's like a special run, so it's like, hey, this is something different here. Here it is. But I think you guys, this should be always like stick. You guys should really stick true to this because this is really.
We're trying to make that even better, Kyle. That's the goal.
Man.
And like,
I
think that the artwork is fun, and I love that aspect for special releases.
Yeah.
But like overall, like what I want people to associate with our company is more along the lines of like that look that you like.
Yeah.
I want it to be a cleaner look. So yeah, I think there's a place for both, and I don't see anything wrong with using any style that you deserve, want to for your own company. But that's just kind of what we like. That's what I like. So that's what we make.
Mm-hmm.
And Dad Ron mentioned he's got a shirt idea that he's been meaning to bring up to you guys for months now.
Up, Dad Ron.
All right, what's this shirt?
I want to hear what Dad Ron's shirt idea is for sure.
In fact, I just took a look at your website to look at the shirts, and I did a video once where I graded company shirts, and pretty much everybody gets an F. And I wasn't going to bring it up because when I looked, I thought you were getting an F too. But then I saw that you do have one shirt with the emblem over to the side. One of my pet peeves is when the shirts have the emblems right here where the beard belongs for a beard company. But you guys pulled it out. You've got the one looks like a baseball jersey type with stroke over to the side right where it belongs.
Yeah.
Where it belongs.
I remember that video. Yep, I remember that one.
When I first brought it up, I'm like, do I want to grade these?
We'll listen to Dad Ron's pitch. We will not listen to Kyle's though.
I think I give you some pretty good ones.
Hey there.
Now I'm kind of curious.
Kyle will get us banned.
On the t-shirts, it's a square logo, but on the oils, it's a rounded logo.
It's a circle. Yeah, it's basically just a shape, and the idea is that the shape works well on the bottle in a circle, and in a shirt or hat it seems to work better a little bit with a square. So I mean, I guess the theme of the logo, it's like an alternate logo, either the square or the circle right now. But yeah, I mean, it was just simply for merchandise different things. We've used it a little bit on a couple different labels where it wasn't the main focal point, the circle, where it's like off to the side as a square. Some of the releases, stuff like that. But yeah,
And the prices aren't bad either. $20 for a t-shirt.
And they're comfortable t-shirts. Actually, Aaron has one on right now, right, Aaron? You have one on?
Yeah.
The other side. There we go.
There we go.
Nothing
And then-
fancy.
Stroke. Actually, that's what you got to get one that says stroke.
Now,
Actually, well, you can't do it across the chest. Ken will give you guys an F. Actually, you know, it'd be cool if you started it on one arm. Stroke. Oh. So if you put your
We need
arms
to
out,
get
it
it
says
going
stroke
down-
without the beard in the
get
way.
it going down chest in a V shape.
There you go.
That way
oh,
it
we've
kinda-
got Dad Ron's idea. It would be
What is it?
it would be the
It'll be-
circular S logo, like low left lapel on the front, and then stroke them if you got them on the back in stroke written in that font you typically use.
Yeah. So
That's-
instead of it being on the back, having it on the front, basically, and then having this small logo towards the bottom.
I guess he's saying the small one on the
They're
lapel.
going all the way across, but with the stroke emblem on one of the sides.
Yeah.
No, I think he's saying
Stroke in the front,
stroke
on the
in the
back-
front, and then
and on the back, say stroke them if you got them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
it's not bad.
Instead of how, because see, Devron got that shirt. He got the stroke it if you got it shirt, and it's got like a logo on the top and the back, and then the lettering is underneath it.
Oh, that's what the back of your shirt says right now, Aaron. Right?
Mine
No,
didn't say
he's-
anything at all on the back. Mine's blank on the back.
Oh, mine says something on the back. I think it does say that. Stroke it if you got it, or something like that.
That's a good idea. No, the stroke it if you got it.
We need the help. So yeah, that's a good idea.
You need help stroking?
Not that. Not with that. We're good there.
So
Oh, man. I just love the name of the company. It's just a great name. You can have a lot of fun with it.
It's a great game.
Hey, I can just imagine, like, sometimes I send Aaron
give that a little more time.
like when my beard was longer.
Thanks,
I'd
Joey.
I'd be in the grocery store and I'd go near like the hot dogs and shit like that, and I'll just be like stroke, and I can just imagine what people like think when they see me doing this shit.
Yeah.
Joey Sparks has kind words for you. Hi, Joey.
Yeah, he's always supporting. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate that, man.
Now, you mentioned that you've got a scent coming out in the fall, but for the tobacco, anything in the works for something new?
Yeah, definitely something is in the works. A whole lot of something.
You there, Al?
I lost everybody. You
Oh.
there?
Can you
No,
hear
we're
us?
here.
Can you hear us?
I think he can't hear anything. We can see him.
That was a good time to go out, wasn't it? We're working on some new scents. So, thinking about bringing back some of the older scents that we have not we've taken off the website and bringing them back out. Tall grass being one of them. It's more of a fall time type of a scent, and so it'll come out. We'd like to bring Salt Flat back in the summertime, with a twist. It's going to be changed up just a little bit.
Salt Flat's a nice one.
Yeah,
it is a nice one, but like when I used a couple of different things with it, it made it really, really nice.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw that video today. For me, summer scents are year-round scents. I love summer scents.
It's funny because I have some summer scents and I haven't really worn them yet recently in the wintertime.
Man, I love it. Anytime I can get a summer scent in, I'm happy. So
I've been like, as much as I've been trying to change it up on my what's going in my beard. I know I've used the coffee scent and the Xmas on 10 Killer quite a bit lately because, man, they smell really, really good. I love them.
Yeah, Joey mentions that he'd love to see some fruit scents from you guys. And I know talking to Aaron earlier, or who did we talk to the other day? Aaron, right?
Yeah, it was Aaron.
Yeah. You both got beards. You guys all look the same with beards. You mentioned that you don't do a lot of fruits. A lot of them are kind of darker, manlier scents.
Mm-hmm.
And
Stay tuned, Joey. We've got something coming for you.
Hey, listen, I've been haunting them the whole time I've known them. Like, yo, we need some sweet strokes. I keep telling them all the time, man. We need the sweet strokes.
So I'm interested I want to ask a little bit further on Joey's question there. Do you mean fruit scents, like as in like kind of citrusy scents overall, or like full on like sweet, like kind of candy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there, that's a little bit different. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I know personally I love fresh fruit scents. And Joey asked which scent is coffee, and I've heard Kyle mention a bunch of times which one is the coffee scent.
The coffee scent is actually it's in our Christmas blend.
Okay.
But it's a citrus coffee. There's like a citrus note to it. It doesn't like step out is right in front of the scent, but it's interesting that he wants fruit scent and then also was wondering about the coffee, because that would probably be a really good one for him.
The coffee scent's amazing. Like I've been saying, the orange gives it a little. You get a little bit of that citrus in the background, but it's not like overpowering. It's just kind of like slightly back there. But the coffee scent in this is just amazing. Now, it really is.
I'm looking on the website and I don't see the Christmas scent. Is that something that's still there, or do I have to go somewhere else?
You would have to go to the bottom. There's a clearance section, or if you just go to the beard combos section, it will be in that one.
Got it.
We don't sell it as an oil or a butter individually, but so it would be on this portion of the website. It would either be in combos or at the bottom. There's
Christmas on Painkiller.
Amazing, amazing scent.
Yeah,
dude, I love it. It's really clean and refreshing, man, and I don't even know, man. It's just so good.
I gotta say, I'm with Kyle and Joey. I love the sweet scents, and for me,
sweet strokes.
I prefer the fresh fruit scents. Candied scents are nice, but nice, bright, fresh fruit scents are awesome.
Well, if you like fruit scents, though, even though tall grass is a fruit and tobacco scent, it's got that spiced pear and apple in it. It's really nice. Now, is it super sweet? No, but it's a really nice. It's a mellow sweet.
And Deli's bringing up some 80s music for you.
A little rock and roll.
Now, see, the closest to like really sweet they have it. Well, they don't have no more, which was their quick release of the what was this called? Nightcrawler. But it has cranberry, apple, orange, chocolate, vanilla, and spruce. And I liked how they still put their twist. So it is a sweet scent, but they put their twist of their company on it, adding the spruce, and it's a really nice scent.
In Bearded Native just mentioned that he'd like to see some cologne scents and citrus scents. I think a citrus cologne scent. Let's get
10 Killer is definitely. I find 10 Killer is a cologne scent, and what's the other one? Not Scissor Tail. Which one am I?
I would say Midnight Rodeo.
Midnight Rodeo.
And I don't know what Dadron is saying here. Is he saying he wants cheese, rain?
He wants a chocolate chip cookie.
Oh, chocolate chip cookie
with rain.
Some water. And he loves the turkey.
All of it.
And loves turkey.
I think he's saying he wants everything right there.
With the turkey.
Okay, so he's saying fresh, sweet, fruity scents. Either one. Citrus tends to be overdone sometimes. I agree. blueberry, that kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Blueberry is one of my favorite ones. Blueberry is a really nice scent. I do like blueberries, raspberries. Any of the berries seem to be really nice.
I'll do anything. Berries, pineapple, peach.
Peach is
pear.
another one. I do like peach is really nice. There's a couple of nice peach ones I have.
I do like using fruit scents quite a bit. I don't usually make them overly fruity, but I like to use fruit. Like some of the stuff we've been working on, I use citrus and different fruits and pretty much everything, honestly. But it's just not like that's all you smell. You know what I mean? Like it's just.
And Dad Ron mentioned Nightcrawler is banging. Is that one of your scents?
Yeah, that's the Halloween scent that I was just telling you about.
I think my house is under attack. Those dogs are going a little nuts.
My dogs will just go nuts for absolutely no reason.
Okay, and I thought I should mention, we hit the hour mark. I know Kyle likes to get rolling.
Dude, that was a quick hour, man. I could probably sit. Honestly, I can sit on the phone with these guys for like a couple hours.
You do.
I know we're always on the phone. Like we probably would. We go ahead.
I
thought you were saying something.
Bird is the word.
No, we can
Copper
say
John's stopped by. How's it going?
Tyson, thanks for stopping in, buddy.
It's coming back, Tyson. I don't have it right now, though. It's coming back this summer, though.
Oh, hey, Aaron, you had the mullet?
I'm starting to get the mullet going myself. Actually, I go for a haircut. Tomorrow, so I'll get it cleaned up. By the next episode, it'll look more like a mullet I got going on.
But we hit that hour mark, and like I know Kyle likes to get over to another stream.
Tyler's Woolly Beard Oil Roulette.
So I want to thank everybody that came in and watched, and Aaron and Alex.
Yeah, appreciate everyone checking us out. Thank you.
We're definitely gonna have to have you guys on again and just bullshit some more, man, because you guys are some great dudes. And you guys make some great products.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So long, everybody.
Take it easy.
See you next time.
Have a good night.
Peace.
Peace.